Welcome to the Blue Green Ocean Road podcast.
Dave,
Hey, Mike,
how you doing, man?
I'm good. I'm real good.
Good.
I'm not great yet, but I'm good. All right, things are getting. Let's see how smooth this week can go.
How smooth is
Boy,
that?
How smooth can it be?
holy cow!
What is
Look
this?
at that.
You found
The
chickens.
chicken coop.
That's where they were.
Holy cow!
Ah, damn, man. You sure know how to live it up, George.
That's right. Never let a fine day go by when you got work to do.
Yeah.
How's it going? Bonjour.
Well, uh,
Jimmy G.
you're the one with all the things.
All the things.
All the things. I gotta stop. I got homage to Catalonia,
Oh
and
yeah.
the first chapter was a lot like Sicarius' buddy. Uh, Orwell just writes says I went over there with some vague idea that I might write about it, and then
Oh,
yeah, then he says kind of the same thing. Some vague idea that I might help somebody live or something like
right.
that. And
Well, I'm sure he helped a lot of people over there because he is a medic, and he taught thousands of people how to be field medics. So I'm sure that he had an impact.
he said he went back.
He did go back, and
He's,
then instead of being a teacher, he actually got embedded with like an elite special forces group to be their medic. Actually, went in and did shit.
yeah. Well, that's just not for everybody, is it?
No, not for me.
Nope. So
So, you got all your supplies together for your project there?
Oh no, I was doing it this morning.
You
Just
need to
had.
go.
I knew exactly what I needed. So, how about you? What are you working on these days?
Uh, well, I've got a couple of things going, a couple of irons in the fire, I should say. I've been trying to attack the jungle that keeps encroaching on my property for the last that has gone unchecked for the last couple of years. So I got to do some brush cutting later on.
Oh,
Uh,
that's fun.
yeah, but you need anything over there? You need some tools? You need some help? What do you got going on?
Oh, I could always use some help, but really, it's just a matter of getting stuff and just getting at it. What was the worst part was the demolition.
Yeah,
Demolition was the worst. The rest was already pretty easily.
you need a trip to the lumberyard.
Thinking of going to Gordy's after this, getting getting what I need and get cracking.
Yeah,
So yeah, beating back the brush around your house. Yeah, I mean the woods do encroach.
yeah.
I pulled out a mountain of thorny bush a couple of weeks ago, and it took me 2 days to burn it all because I couldn't shove it in the woods. I couldn't really cut it up, so I burned it, and I had to come up with all kinds of creative ways to burn it too because it was hard to get on top of the fire and it was hard to burn.
Oh boy.
Started green and whatnot. But I did. I burned it all. It came out really nice. Now I'm waiting for like a rose of Sharon to come back. I don't know if you've seen this part, but I grew up and I cut all this stuff back.
Oh yeah.
And
Wow.
the rose of Sharon looks dead, but I looked at it this morning. It's budding.
Nice.
But yes, it
Wow.
does approach. You know,
Yeah, my field where the horse lives, some of that brush like grew into trees, like that. I had to go out and I finally got my chainsaw serviced and went out and cut down all them and piled up a huge pile of brush.
do what you chainsaw. Isn't that new? Isn't that brand new?
It's about 5 years old now. So I brought it in for a tune up and get it sharpened. And of course, I dulled it immediately.
Uh, or you're a master sharpener. You shouldn't have any trouble with that.
Nah, yeah, just every now and then I want to get it done by a professional.
yes, I'm that way all the time. now.
Well, I have the files, and I I'm pretty good at it.
Uh,
But after a while, I just want to have it ground professionally. Just like my chisels, I hone them and hone them and hone them. Then every now and then I got to grind them again. Only I'm I'm the professional at grinding chisels.
well, yeah.
So, have you been playing out?
Yeah, yeah. Playing. Let's see. Next weekend we're playing at a wood shop party. It's open. It's open if you guys want to go. It's over in Brooklyn. And then the weekend after that, we're playing at Taylor Brook Brewery in Woodstock.
Now, the wood shop, is that guy whose wife bakes the pies?
Mark, his name's Mark, and his girlfriend slash wife, common law wife, whatever, she got killed in a bicycle accident.
Recently?
Yeah, last year
Well, she was the one that we went over, and she was baking pies for such an event. Years ago, we went over one time.
in
That's,
Brooklyn.
yeah.
It was very
So
well
she
paid.
seemed like a really nice person.
Cindy was really nice. She was great,
Oh, that sucks.
and she had
What's
Mark
the
was with
last?
her. She had a friend come over, and Mark's a racer, and so they all rode together for a while, and then Mark split off. They were going to go back, and Mark split off to continue his ride, because he likes to ride like 40 miles or whatever. And she
Yeah,
crashed and
wow,
broke her neck, I guess, or broke her skull open, I think. They had to medevac her, and then they were able to keep her body alive long enough to harvest the organs, and that's kind of a. She was an organ donor, and so they give you like, Wednesday night we're going to do this, so come in at 6, and you can say goodbye, and then we're going to harvest the organs at 7. It's really, really sad, terrible
horrible.
situation.
Jesus.
Yeah,
Um, I mean, yeah, it's great that they could donate organs, but Jesus. I
yeah,
remember her. She was really nice.
yep,
Nice, very nice person.
yeah, she
And
really was well loved. You know. Anyway, Mark's having a shop party, and he said to invite all my friends. He's afraid nobody will show up, but people always
why
do.
did you invite me then? I don't understand.
Was I am inviting you now?
Yeah, that'd be nice. Is that tonight?
That's next Saturday night.
Oh, next week. Yeah.
Yeah,
Wow.
I
Well,
have the
maybe.
weekend off. Uh, then the following weekend, we're at Taylor Brook Brewery. If you ever like fresh brewery beer, that's the place to go.
I like it too much.
Yeah, well,
You sure you want me in there?
no.
I
Very
don't know. I don't know where that voice came from.
If you could be
That
stoned,
was
Dave, that
that
would
was
be
the other.
okay.
That was the other. The
If
other
you
won't
want to be
allow
drunk,
that.
Dave, you'll probably get arrested and thrown in jail over there or something.
Yeah, Drunk Dave really hates weed. He's not happy. He's not happy with the new state of affairs.
Yeah,
He just wants to get drunk because I don't have to. I don't have to get drunk. That's like the only legal thing I could do after work was just get. I could get sloshed. I could go get beer. No, it's such bullshit. No wonder we're all fucked up.
well. When you're not working, you don't have to worry about
Oh
drinking
no,
after work.
no, that's not how it works,
come on,
man.
Matt.
No, I'm alive. This is the problem. I'm just trying to figure out the fuck. Why
Uh,
do I have to buy electricity? I want to know why. Why big electron? So,
where's Mike?
Mikey,
He,
Yeah, where
yeah,
is it?
is
he
he
would
playing
be.
out? Is he on a trip?
I don't think so.
Yeah.
I think he's home.
It's probably something I did. I'm just not aware of it yet. Wrong email or something.
Well,
No, I don't know. If he's not here, then there's a reason. It's
Yeah,
definitely got something. This was
yeah.
practic-
Saturday morning. Sometimes you got to go out Saturday morning to do stuff.
This was practically his idea.
I know.
Um, we were bouncing it back and forth, and it became. I realized he was serious, and I was too. But I was just, no, who the hell's serious about this shit, And I'm sure we'll. I'm sure we won't go anywhere. I mean, we talked about dead people for the first 10 minutes of it, So I think I need a jingle, maybe a jingle, like or a segment, like it's a bummer. Just a bummer. Well, what we could advertise this podcast is that some people just get a podcast because they fall asleep to it. We could be the fall asleep to podcast if we keep our voices down and just drone on like we do. Don't get too excited or making sudden moves. People might find us useful that way. We could be the wow. I just listen to those guys like in 5 minutes, man. I'm gone. I'm out. Best night's sleep of my life. It's better than the ballet.
Well, I mean, it works on our wives. It might work on other people too.
It's a superpower. It's something we've honed over the years. You got people just to fall asleep so they won't bug us no more. Yeah. I'm a boring old man. I'm old. All right, so
So,
um, the podcast place that I send the podcast to sends suggestions on how to become a more successful podcast. Here's my co-op.
It only
He
keep
says, you allow my co-op into your podcast and things
do,
take off.
do you want to be a successful podcaster? What does
No,
that mean anyway?
I don't know.
I mean, right now there
It
are
means that
people
I
who are
get I
not
had
the four of us. There are people who are not the four of us who are looking at this, and it's freaking me out.
I wouldn't bother too much with it. It's probably like just CIA and criminals.
make it more palatable for advertisers, right?
No, we're not.
Is that
Little paranoia there.
Mike,
suggestions for Mike?
how you doing, Mike?
Hey, Mike,
You got a little paranoia.
always, man. That sativa, that sativa makes me. Everything's out to get me. I'm under the bed. I'm under the bed hiding. I'm not afraid of what's under the bed. I am what's under the bed.
We all had a mutual friend who has a paranoia problem, and he smokes pot every single day of his life since we were kids together. And I always wondered, like, maybe you should just like take a break from that for a while, and see if you're
Ah,
still paranoid. you know?
that's right. Um,
I mean, I'm not approved by any sense, and I
yeah,
certainly
mix it up,
smoke
right?
my share of it. But boy, if I was having the kind of mental problems that guy has, I might think about going sober for a while.
It's something you're doing. Maybe too much bacon, whatever the fuck it is. Just stop everything.
Yeah,
And actually keep notes. I've done this. Like you just jot down everything you do. Like, all right, I ate a lettuce. I just had a tomato, shit like that. And I was in the basement. Turns out like there's like spores in basements, like mold spores. They'll like every like there's the types that they shoot their shit out once a year. So like just so happens like on May 18th every year I get wicked sick in the basement, right? It's probably just a spore.
right.
It is this big day, with its big moment, and you get so that's actually the way that's like you ever see doctors they come in to see into somebody's house. First thing they do is they pull out the swab and start wiping mold and shit. Right? That's
Hmm.
to see, what's up.
Wait, doctors come to people's houses? What?
They
What?
do on TV shows. I don't know if they do it in
Oh,
real
yeah. All
life.
right.
Like
I
Doctor House, that was the first thing. Like the second act was the Q-tip scene.
right.
Well, yeah, you
Every
can
week.
make that part of your home inspection when you go to inspect the home.
Well,
Yeah,
it'd be a
that's
part of the
that's
reason you
part
get
of
sick.
modern. Yeah, there's that. Just like when radar came on the scene, when they started testing for radon and things like that.
Oh yeah, radon.
Check for
Oh,
mold
I know a
spores
guy.
and things.
I know a guy. They condemned his house because of black mold.
Hmm.
He ended up living in a camper for many years, and then they condemned the house, and he had to have it torn down and built another nice prefab right on the same foundation. It's really nice now,
Yeah,
healthy now.
yeah.
But black mold can really do a number on you.
Apparently, so well, there's a thing like that. You don't know what's in your air.
So yeah, if you have the conditions are right for it, I mean the spores exist everywhere. We
Hmm.
walk around with them.
Yeah.
Uh, Present them with the right environment, then you have a problem.
Well, these are things that suddenly fuck with you, and you don't know what the hell's going on. So you'd like say, on your list, you'd say, "Well, I got sick like 3 times this week. I got it." But it's the 3 times I went into the basement and did laundry. So maybe the basement has something to do with this shit. Stuff
What's
like
that
that.
expression? No correlation does not equal causation.
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 Yes.
That's coffee
Yeah,
mug shit.
yeah, you got to be careful of that one.
But
That one's
it's like
really.
we said about relationships like that, you got to check it out.
But you can't automatically assume correlation is causation, though. You could get it wrong. You're more likely to get it wrong.
Where'd Dave go? Oh, there he is.
Oh, right there. I was thinking about fart jokes. I'm
Hey,
not lying.
Mike, did you ever? You've had these, right?
Oh,
Yep.
surely I have a fart joke for
You
that.
like them?
Yeah, they're good.
I just got them. I'm gonna try them.
They're pretty good.
Mike, you can put them in your pocket and take it to a Chinese restaurant.
Yeah, somehow. I think that's been done before.
I don't think. I don't think that's. I don't think that's a good idea.
No,
And
it's
if you
not.
go to a Chinese restaurant,
But that's
you should
not the
probably
point.
tip. You should probably leave a tip when you go to a Chinese restaurant.
If you open them
Yeah.
up and bust them out and mix them in with your chow mein, that's when you get shit.
If you don't leave a tip at a Chinese restaurant, you could get shit on by a pigeon.
Fucked up our order big time.
Big time.
Here's a tip: never eat anything with the word "poo" in it.
So here's the story. We were in Boston, and we were at this. Remember, we were asking people like where the best Chinese restaurant was, and Chinese guy, right here. And anyway, we went in there and we had a great meal.
It was good.
But they screwed up our meal like big time. Big
Yeah,
time.
they forgot one extra order of white rice.
Oh, they don't
Really
forget. No way do they forget. It's too constant a thing with them.
So I'm.
Why do you?
They're
you remember that
remembering.
restaurant?
I mean, I've been like, if you don't open the bag that's stapled 40 times and look in there, there's
This
something
was a
missing.
sit-down restaurant.
There's a rice or there's no fortune cookie. There's something not in there. There's always something not in there.
So
Always.
this was an eat-in situation. So we ate in, and they just never corrected it. I don't even remember. It was so long ago. I don't remember what it was. But I'm of the
so
old
minor.
school
It was
there.
so minor. It was not even worth remembering. That's why he doesn't remember.
Because it wasn't your meal.
Really minor.
It wasn't your meal. It was minor because it was my meal. Anyway.
So you never went back there again.
No. Anyway.
Chastised
I'm
forever.
of the old school where you earn your tip.
Oh Jesus Christ!
I don't go in there and buy a $3.
I don't tip. I don't tip.
Go buy a $3 coffee and give a $2 tip. An overpriced
Yeah,
coffee.
this
and
is
give
a
$2
really
tip
big meal.
because-
4 of us eating.
No,
And
no.
don't tell me like they forgot your white rice or something.
Oh, I don't care. It's just that it happens. You can guarantee it. Like Chinese restaurants just do that.
So
Anyway,
Mike,
I
you
did-
grabbed the tip off the
I
table.
did tip.
I wouldn't. I don't care.
Tip, but I did tip.
I tip all the time.
And on the way out, I got a pigeon shat on my shoulder.
Right on him.
That's
That's what happens when you don't tip.
that's some karma right there, I guess, huh? Jeez.
It's not
That pigeon
karma.
probably ended up
Yes,
in
it
the
is.
state.
No, it's poo. I told you, don't stay away from the poo.
Karma
at China.
don't work like that.
Karma works exactly like that.
That pigeon was in the next day's.
It comes after you.
It's not karma. That's just.
I like. All right, then I'll make up a word, and from now on, that'll be what I call it. What would I
Most
call?
Americans
We
say
need a
that
word for that
Remember
thing.
now, cause
Most Americans say
correlation
karma
does
is
not
kind of-
imply causation.
Oh, that's
There
right.
is
All right, they're already
that
right.
takeaway.
It started off with the word.
Most Americans think that karma is divine.
I forgot.
retribution. You do something bad, the universe will do something bad to you. And
Yes.
That's not really what it means. Not at
No,
all.
it means that you just did it to
create your
yourself
karma
because
by
we
your
are all one.
behavior.
You
You set
just
up your life. If you're an asshole, you'll be surrounded by people who don't like you or other assholes. And if you're a nice person, you'll be surrounded by nice people, and that's good karma. You create good karma. That your karma is your life situation. It's not like the universe is gonna fuck with you or somehow there's some supreme being who's keeping score. It's, oh, you did something bad. I'm gonna do something bad. That's because of the Christian upbringing that people misunderstand that shit.
Yeah.
I am
Well,
not enlightened
that's why
whatsoever.
you're stuck with us, then,
I'm
right?
still
Fella?
confused. I want to
I
know
fucked
why
up
I'm
big
here.
time.
Somebody tell me what
This
the
is why
fuck's
you're
going
stuck
on.
with us, man.
I'm so I'm so lost in the universe. It's so huge. How huge it is.
It's big. It's way big.
All right, so you
It's
got
a big
chat on
universe,
the way
Mike.
outside of
Yeah.
I mean, this
Tanya's
this
restaurant
universe is
for
big.
poor tipping.
I mean, it's
How many more people in the city get chat on that day? Probably a lot.
in the city.
All right,
Bob,
It probably rains
so you
shit
go
in
up
the
to
city. It's a shit storm,
go
is
up to
what
the
it is.
Starry,
It's a
you
shit
go up to the
winds.
Starbucks, and you got a
You got,
$10 cup of coffee from the Starbucks or wherever else you go, right?
I never go to the
And
Starry Bucks.
they got a tip jar there. Now, are you obliged to tip, or when you pay with your
for that.
Apple
You're paying
PayPal,
for
whatever
this.
it
No,
is?
you
They
Only
don't.
if the
ask you
service,
for how much
only if the
tip do you
service
want?
really
A
cheap.
20%, 25, or more? You know?
What?
Do you
What?
tip for a cup of coffee that an
For
overpriced
handing
cup of
me,
Damn.
coffee?
you
I
want
mean,
a
do you
$2
feel
tip for
obliged?
handing me a cup of, for handing me a
Oh,
cup
you
of
don't tip those
overpriced
bums
coffee.
for a cup of right. You never.
You know, there are
Are the,
places
Yeah.
where tipping's
are the
not a
servers
thing.
at
No. How
Starbucks?
about no, man?
Are the servers at
How
Starbucks
about
working
no?
for $2 an hour like other waitresses, or are they getting minimum wage?
I wish to Christ they weren't making us pay
That's
their
right.
workforce on top of paying for their coffee. But seeing that we are
Just
paying
like
the
in a
workforce,
restaurant.
you have to pay them. You know, I mean, it's just decency.
In
Or
a
just make the
restaurant, your
coffee at
waitress
home
is
then.
only making a couple of dollars an hour. They don't
They
even
make
make minimum
shit.
wage.
Yeah, they don't make nothing
They rely on tips for their wages.
for a fact
So
that they're going to get anything.
unless a waitress
No.
is really really horrible, I'm going to tip.
I'll fucking pay a horrible one too. I don't give a shit. She went and got the thing. I don't care.
That's right. Those waitresses get 20% minimum.
Oh, they're a waitress, man. You gotta have mercy on them people. What the fuck? You can't. What the fuck? They're
They have
fucked. They're
money
so
on
fucked.
the
You
front
can't
line.
even remotely think that you should do anything to those poor bastards. You know, it's just fucked up. Just yeah. There's places where tipping ain't a thing, like Europe. You know, it's like it says they're fine. As a matter of fact, it's like, what, you think I need your money? You fuck, get away from me.
Because they
They
get
get paid.
paid.
They get paid well. It's a
Yeah.
good job. They actually, that's why they look like that when they're doing their job. Because yeah, this is a good job. I'm buying a house. Fuck you. This is good. You know, there's no reason to fucking look down at your feet when somebody wants, beg for your fucking money. You know, if I'm
I
not
think
nice to
in
this
Ireland,
dick, he's gonna be a fucking asshole to me.
what people do in Ireland if they got good service is they just round up. You know, if it's like if your bill is like $23, you give them $25.
They tip there in Ireland.
Not really, but they'll round up if they get good service.
Just
They'll
round
just
it
round
up.
up. Like, if your bill is $23.50, you'll just say round up to 25.
Yeah, but
You
what
know?
if it's 23.49? You round down. Right, baby.
You shouldn't travel, Mike.
Down.
You should stay where you are and not travel.
Mike, you've eaten more bodily fluids than you realize.
This
I
whole,
see him come- That's that guy that does
Matter of fact, next time I see her, I'm gonna pee in something.
this, whole- this whole rounding up thing has got to go. You want to round up? No, I don't want to round up.
They don't ask you. It's just something you do if
No,
you really
I'm
like the
not
service.
talking about
Otherwise,
Ireland.
you just pay
I'm
the
talking
bill.
about every other store you go into nowadays. They ask you if you want to round up.
That's where all them Canadian
happens right
pennies
now.
are coming from, man.
Just say no.
It happens all over.
How about no?
That's why there's Canadian pennies everywhere.
Would
I
you like
hate
to
those
round that
things.
up? No, I want to round it down. Actually,
Get those pennies away from me.
New Hampshire.
I'm an American. I want to round down.
Round down.
That's right.
I want to round down at the ground round,
That's
baby.
it.
We're going round. We're going round. We're going down. We're going round down.
Goes around, comes around. Round down at the ground round.
Cheap is what you
You like
want.
to
Mike.
round up?
Cheap.
Every store, every other store you go into these days.
Your
you
ass
round
is so
up.
tight it squeaks when you walk, man.
Were you rapping? Was that hippity hop? That don't make me go no hippity. Don't make me hippity hop.
Tell you what, man.
Hey George, your chickens turned into birds.
Huh?
Yes. Oh,
Yeah,
should have heard
it was
heard
quite
the
the
hawks
riot
around
there a
here
while ago.
yesterday. They were, they made more noise than the roosters. It went
Yeah.
on for hours.
Yeah, it's like there's all kinds of life forms around you.
Hawks were really making a noise.
I got nothing here.
Hey, so I finally got my appointment with my accountant this week. That was fun. Um, I'm getting really hosed. He's doing the best he can for me, but put it this way: the country will not have a problem killing brown people. They'll have enough money to kill lots of innocent brown people because of me.
Yeah, I bought a bomber too by now. I might own a whole destroyer. Nah, I never paid that much taxes. But
Well, brown people in the Ukraine, I guess too, right?
Are Russians brown? No.
No, but we're sending a lot of our money over there now. It's their turn. It's the Russians' turn.
Good. Fuck 'em.
just glad nobody's shelling
No,
my
don't
village,
fuck 'em.
man.
Don't fuck any of them. Why are we even bother?
I don't know.
This is terrible. This is fucking terrible.
I know we should let the Russians just take whatever country they want. I mean, they should. We should let them build their Russian
No,
empire
we should.
if they want.
They should go
We
nuts.
should. Fuck
No,
'em.
we shouldn't. We shouldn't force
None of
the
our business.
overthrow of the Ukraine back in 2014 to cause all this shit. We caused this problem, as we usually do, and now we're paying. Now we're stuffing them full of our fucking fat taxpayer money and armaments, and now it's a fucking shit show. Keeping them from the negotiating table, perpetuating this nonsense, egging both sides on. This is insane. This is what we do. If anything, this is the worst thing that Americans do.
Get involved in other people's shit. Look what we did.
No,
to
just fucking
South
with
and
both
Central
sides
America.
for the payoff of our arms industry.
Listen,
This is
that's,
fucking,
that's what makes the,
there's a whole litany of these places all around the world, even Iran and Iraq and all these places. It's the same fucking story. It's the same fucking shit show. You know?
So I was watching that Peter Santinello YouTube on Ukraine, and he goes to all the. He lived in Ukraine, for a while. He lived in Kiev, and he goes to all the different areas. And this was in 2020, so right. So the conflict was starting. It was on the border, and one place he went was Mariupol. The place that Russians actually took, and or what a fucked up place that is, man.
Yeah,
It's just factories.
war zone. It's horrible.
Before the war,
Yeah.
it was factories just billowing this, toxic chemicals all over this town. Everything has to be cleaned on a daily basis because it just gets covered with black soot. And it's fertilizer, fertilizer. So it's a lot of what they're making.
That's one of the biggest industries there.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's
That's why it
it's
affected everybody.
it's a horrible.
It's affected everybody. And then he went, and then
Yeah.
another
Well,
episode.
a lot of Russian, Eastern European cities are like that.
Another episode he
I'm
went
sorry,
over
Mike, but
to. Another episode he went over to Odessa, and oh my God, that's beautiful. It's a beautiful Mediterranean city on the Black Sea. I mean, it's incredible. It's
yeah,
Trans-
it's their
Trans-
number one vacation spot there.
yeah, it's beautiful, and they bombed the shit out of that.
Yep.
He went to Lviv. Another episode, he went to Lviv, which is on the Poland border. Another gorgeous European city. Wow, just to tour
Well,
around, just to be able to see the different areas. And this was 2020, this was pre-invasion. And wow.
it's very sad. Our number one export should be peace instead of war. Yet it's constantly our number one export is always war. It's very sad.
Our weapons manufacturers actually write our foreign policy, and they hand it to the senators that they bought.
This is true. This is what I'm on about. Yes, this
And
is exactly it.
well, I agree with you. And I think that lobbying should be illegal. I think that those people are bribing our government officials. They're owning our government officials that are supposed to be representing us, but they're representing private industries
This is
who
true.
pay them millions of dollars.
This is true.
If I walk in and pay a politician, say, here's some money for your campaign, do what I want you to do, I get arrested for bribery. If a rich corporation does that, they're just lobbying. That's good, it's legal, good.
That's right.
I don't know, man. You guys are a
Still,
serious
still private.
buzzkill.
Yeah.
Fights reality and shit.
Yeah, how
Fuck.
about them Bo Sox over
Yeah. And
Anyway,
now, and now baseball. And here's sports. Hey, it's all gonna work out. Here's
the
sports.
tax money going to is going to the national parks, and somebody else is paying for the weapons. So
Well,
I'm just
it's
giving the
nice
government
to
tens of thousands of
try to
dollars
think
for
that.
for the National Park Service. That's what I'm doing.
Yeah, we'll
Well,
just take that money and give it to McDonnell Douglas and make a bunch more missiles. Send
Yeah.
over to the Ukraine.
well, Biden's
Uh,
committed to Ukraine. Trump says he's going to pull us out. So,
Trump would be sending weapons over there, but he would be sending weapons to Russia. So what's the difference? We wouldn't be saving any money. Trump is a Russian asset, and he would be he'll stop that war in a day.
well,
Yeah, you win, Russia.
that's what the propaganda says, that he's a Russian asset. But
Bullshit.
they're
He's a
all
Russian
fucking. They're the
asset. Just look at
business
his
assets.
policies while he was president. He did everything Putin wanted him to do.
That was such a CIA op, I
I
thought.
don't.
You know, it's just another
I
one of
don't buy
those
that
headlines
at
we
all.
hear every
I
time.
know you don't. I know you're a Trump guy, but I disagree
I'm
with
a
you.
Trump guy.
I'm not a
We're
Trump
all
guy. I
Trump
hate
guys.
Trump, but this is ridiculous. It's like all that
He was
fucking
our president.
propaganda from the fucking regime now. You know, they're in it the business class. These people are business class. I mean, they give us the party line. Oh yeah, he was in with
Hey, did anybody
Russia
read
and
Rollo?
whatnot. He's
By
promoting
the way,
Russia. Biden's
any Rollo news?
Rollo.
I
Yeah.
didn't find it that
Rollo.
much, Dave. I'm
I
sorry
like
to
Rollo.
say.
What's that?
I did not pee my pants when
Yeah,
I read Rollo.
That's you have no sense of humor.
I have a sense of humor.
You
It
don't,
just
man.
happens
You're
to be
dead. You're
different
just
from
dead.
yours.
You're just thinking about Washington and things like that. That's why.
Rollo was a fucking
Your
juvenile
brain.
thing from some high school kid. I didn't find it funny. I'm sorry.
I like the doctor right with
You think
killing
everything
that
about it
the
was
doctor
stupid.
with the gun. Science. Boom, boom, boom.
what do you want?
I don't see anybody else peeing their pants here. Dave,
Doctor
but you.
Mendoza.
I think it was a fine effort. You know, I wish
Have you no
I don't
respect for
see
a
any
doctor's
problem with
office?
it, but
I tell you, just replace Mendoza with Fauci and then read it again.
Matt, all I got to say is,
it was
Matt,
a nice
stop
distraction
making
for a
it
while. I
look,
liked it.
nice.
I
It fucking
enjoyed it.
kills me, man. It still kills me. If I open it now, I'll start laughing like a fucking maniac. Yes, yeah, Uncle Skeeter. So what kind of a doctor are you? There are dead bodies
Yeah.
everywhere.
Well, it was funny, but it wasn't.
I don't want to do it. I have to. I'm a doctor.
See, Dave, you're more funny than the Rolo comic. It
Yeah.
should write you down.
Yeah.
Oh, this
need
week
to
I
sit
did.
there and watch your amusement of all these things more than
Yeah,
I agree.
I'm
your
doing that.
amusement is more amusing than Rolo.
I'm working on that. I got a Sunday one now. I'm doing.
It's like watching
I got to
the
figure out how to put up my microphone so anybody can hear me, but eventually I'll get good at it. I keep fucking. I don't even know what this is gonna sound like. Well, I don't know. We'll see. Later, I'll listen to it and I'll go, "Oh fuck, what did I do now? Why am I in a tunnel?" You know.
Perfect. Yeah, don't criticize it. It's perfect.
I just
as
want
it
the
is.
sound to
Don't-
be right. That's all. No, can't edit.
You ever watch those reaction
What would
videos?
make the sound better? All the
if I had the
same
levels right, I don't
microphones.
know. A couple of the last couple of times have been.
That's not under your control.
It is under my control, but I'm out of control. I'm
Get
trying
take
to get
charge of your
control
life,
of
Dave.
myself.
Dave, get charge of your life.
I'm trying, man. I really am. I'm
There,
trying to get
there's
all
been
my
a
shit
couple.
together. I
There's a
got
couple episodes.
once I get the ducks keep like walking off. I almost got them in a row, and one waddles away. I gotta go get it. Right when I come back, two more are gone. What the fuck? I can't get these ducks to line up.
Control is an illusion.
I want the illusion though. I want to be fooled. I want to be stupid. As I want bliss. I want ignorance and bliss. That's
There's a
so
couple.
wrong.
There's a couple episodes where Dave was so loud that you couldn't
Yeah,
listen,
yeah. It wasn't. Yeah.
and then the rest of us you couldn't hear. You know.
I tried to level it. It made it worse. And one episode, I'm the only one you could hear. You guys were silent through the whole thing. It was just me talking when I was talking.
That might not be a bad thing, Dave. To be honest with you.
I could have I could have got AI to fill in for you. You know, I still got it. Yeah, but I don't want to do anything to it because you guys are in it. You know, start
I
cutting
have
things
two
up and shit.
lilac bushes, and neither one of them bloomed this year.
Really?
I think
Maybe you could
the
prune.
previous owners had, that Miracle Grow shit that people used to
It's
use.
Roundup.
The
Round.
previous owners like drowned everything in Miracle Grow, and it like salts the soil so badly that unless you're using it all the time, nothing else will bloom and grow.
Kills all the the good creatures that live in the soil that actually make fertilizer.
That's the stuff
Exactly.
That's the stuff coming out of the Ukraine.
Yeah, the Ukraine.
It is exactly. Well, they're like one of the biggest producers of fertilizer in
I
the world.
know.
That's where most of Europe's food comes from, right?
Yeah, it's like the
Well,
Well,
Midwest here.
it's also one of the most fertile areas. It's like our Midwest.
Yeah.
It's kind of like our
Yes,
yeah.
it's the only two places like it. Our Midwest and there. The
Oh,
the
I
flag is the yellow pot. The bottom is wheat, and the top pot blue is sky. That's what that flag is. Wheat field.
I saw a movie that was filmed over there, and they traveled all around Ukraine, to those places Mikey was talking about, and it really is a beautiful place. The movie was Everything is Illuminated. Um,
yep.
one
It
of the
was
hobbits,
wonderful.
one of the hobbits starred in it, and Mr. Frodo starred in it.
Yeah, he played an Ashkenazi Jew who went back to the old land to try to uh, find the original village that his family came from. That was a great movie.
That was good, right? Yeah.
It was wonderful. Yeah.
Europe will understand.
Well, anyway, that was
Well, any
and that
was
guy,
Ru-
that played the tour guide. The young
yeah,
guy who liked to dance. That guy is the guy from that Gypsy,
Gogol Bordello. Yeah,
and they're awesome.
they
They're
are.
really good.
He's a Romani.
Yeah. And
Yeah, that's
you ever get a chance to see them live, man? Holy cow, what a high energy show that is! Great.
you've seen him a couple of times now,
Yeah.
haven't you?
And he's drinking wine the whole time, and you know.
Ah!
Really high energy show. Yeah,
Yeah,
he's
it's awesome.
quite an entertainer.
Yep.
And I remember his songs are great. But like one of them too is like American Wedding, which is every time I go to a wedding, I think of that song because it is true. It's absolutely true. It's
Yeah.
like this real low energy event. But my favorite's Wanderlust.
Oh,
Wanderlust King.
Wanderlust King, yeah.
Ah, I love that.
Yep.
Gets my foot tapping, gets me wanting to leave.
Yeah, exactly.
Wander.
Wanting to leave, huh?
But yeah, it's great.
I know that feeling.
Yeah,
I'll
just
put
go
that-
off.
I'll put
I'm
a
a-
link to the American Wedding after this is over. I'll put a link in the comments.
All right.
Speaking of comments, if you're not one of us and you're watching this video, please
I was
leave a
watching.
comment so we can see who the hell is watching this.
There's a couple that are me checking to see what it sounds like on different
I'm sure
computers.
most of them are you.
I watched it on
We get 24.
Well, we should.
they call anything a look. Like if you just watch it for, I don't know, like 10 seconds, it counts as
Well,
a view. And
Go
so,
around your house and put it on all your devices in the background, even if you're not listening to it. So you just get the watches, you know.
this would be a hoot to watch like in a year
Just
or
put
two, or three or whatever the fuck,
Yeah,
It's
I can
whatever.
see why we'd be interested in
Yeah,
looking at it. I
that's
don't
what it's
understand why
for.
anybody else would.
Nobody's gonna fucking care about this. Whatever. I don't know. It's weird. Um, but some of them are me, yeah. Because I wanted, I purposely go to the one at work because they have speakers. I don't have like a PC with speakers, just to hear what it sounds like on
Yeah, those
speakers.
speakers are cooked too. That's why I have the earbuds.
Yeah, it sounds different on the phone. It sounds different on my computer. It sounds different there. But um, it's just like on the phone. Forget it. That's just the. If it's gonna sound bad, if there's any, I actually hear an echo. I don't know where that's coming from.
is it coming from me?
I don't know. It's just it's in my
My
ear.
earbuds?
Maybe I don't know.
So I've been watching.
Not anymore. It's
I
gone
want
again.
to talk about the this thing. One thing. Been seeing some foreign sci-fi stuff lately.
Like,
Like the Silent Sea is a Korean series. It's pretty good. Like it's subtitles. You gotta
what's
be
it on?
okay with sub. It's on Netflix.
Oh, cool. Wait.
Yeah, there's been a couple of them. I don't remember the name of the other one.
Oh, damn it.
Pretty good.
All right. What's the name of this one?
The Silent Sea.
The Silent Sea. I'm in.
It's a series.
I don't care. It's the Silent Sea. You gotta be kidding
Yeah.
me. Fucking book by its cover.
So what was it about?
Uh,
What is this?
la 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 nah. Shh. Quiet.
It's about
Say nothing. All right. The silent whatever.
Just a general. What's
um, these
I
people are
might
going
have seen it.
to the moon. It all takes place on the moon so far.
I did see it.
I saw that.
Yes.
And then there
Yeah,
was
yeah,
one,
yeah.
there
Good.
was
Yep.
one,
Oh,
where
watch it
these
again.
people are picking up trash in space, and they have all these wild space stations and stuff. I can't remember the name of it. It was.
Yeah,
I
I
think
saw
that
that
one
one.
was
It's
kind
good.
of. Yeah, that was good, right?
Yes. Very good.
So these people, their cultures, they're not hung up in Star Wars, or Star Trek. So they're actually making
Great.
some pretty good
It's refreshing.
sci-fi, isn't it? Though, you know, I don't want to
Yeah.
ever want to see another dogfight in space again.
Did you see
You know?
Sputnik, the Russian one?
Sputnik. No.
George saw it. Me and George saw it. It was good.
Yes.
It was
yes.
good.
Very good.
I saw it for the
Uh,
second time. It was
And I
third
think
time.
there's
No,
a new
I've seen it 3 times.
season of Black Mirror on the horizon.
Get out of here.
somewhere. Yeah,
Yeah,
new season of.
that's a good one.
So
I have to when
It
I tell
is.
people about Black Mirror, I have to say, like, don't watch the first episode or don't judge the whole thing by the first episode. That first episode, even though it was really well done, is really disturbing.
Yeah, fucking a pig is not anyway. So, well, that was nice. Matter of fact, I didn't go any further than the first one.
Really?
Yeah, I watched
Oh
it.
well, don't go to watch the other ones.
No, the
Don't
first
judge it
time.
by the
I've
first-
watched them all. I've watched them all.
Oh.
More. There's a couple
yeah, I
I've
mean
watched
they're
more
all
than once.
standalone episodes.
But when I
more or
started,
less.
the next one I saw was the Star Trek one, and that was fuck. I was hooked then, boy. And that's not even the best one. That's
No.
up
Hey,
there.
that guy.
The one right after
that guy
that
in
season is the good one.
The
The one that's in
Star
news.
Trek episode, sort of like where a guy gets to pick his players in a simulation. That guy is married to Kirsten Dunst.
Really?
Yeah.
Wow. Good for him, huh?
Well, remember Fargo? The Fargo's. one
Yeah,
of
they
the
play
shows.
husband and wife in what the
Yeah,
second
they watch
season.
Fargo.
Yes,
Yeah.
they play husband and wife in the second season.
Oh, no kidding.
And there's the one with the
But I
UFO
give
in it.
Props for that, at least, if nothing else.
I love that one. I didn't. The fourth season with Chris Rock was like okay. That Irish nurse was awesome. But yeah, the first and second season you can't beat it. Billy Bob Thornton and then those two. Yeah, Kristen Dunst and that guy. Beautiful. Yeah,
So we have some great TV coming up on the horizon.
great TV
Yep.
coming up
Let's see. What was that other one?
just in time for summer.
See, I saw this one. It had this other channel for some reason, and it was what I always wanted. It's a David Attenborough nature show, but it's about dinosaurs. Pretty fucking cool.
I wanted that.
Oh,
Yeah,
yeah.
when I was a
Yeah.
kid, I wanted that. I wanted that so bad. I just wanted the TV to show me dinosaurs when I was a kid.
Yeah, this is what you wanted.
I
If
can
it wasn't
listen to
doing that, I
David
wasn't interested in
Attenborough.
it. Still not.
talk about anything about deck repairs, I could listen to him.
As the carpenter puts the board down.
he, he scratches his arm on rusty nails.
Oh no, the bees.
Oh, yeah. So, yeah, I got a big. Well, it's gone now. I got a big scratch on Sunday last week. I went canoeing down the Pawcatuck River, and some friends of mine had done this. They had taken Boy Scouts down this river and said, "Oh, everything's fine." But when they took the Boy Scouts down the river, there weren't all these trees falling over it. And there was this one place where you're in these rapids and you see this tree up ahead.
Yeah,
And you got
not
to
good.
pull over like you're like, what the fuck are we gonna do?
Yeah.
You
Oh,
can't go
that's
around because it's all
very
bull
dangerous.
briars, and you can't.
Strainers, yeah.
Yeah, and you can't. I wanted to line my canoe or just carry it, and there was no way out. You couldn't go back upstream because you're in rapids. And so the first boat went through, and he's like, "Yeah, you can make it, but you have to like lay down in
Oh
your boat."
yeah, yeah,
And I have a backrest in my solo canoe, and I couldn't lay down. So all of a sudden, this tree is coming. I had to throw my paddle and put my arm up because it's
yeah.
coming right for my face,
Right.
and I couldn't get down anymore. So I like hit the tree like this
Ah.
and tried to lay my head back. And when I did that, of course, the boat. I'm trying to tip the boat downstream, but as I went back, it tipped upstream and whacked my head on the way through and everything.
Ouch.
That was all.
Do you wear a
scraped up.
helmet?
No,
Do you wear a
'cause
helmet?
this was supposed to
No,
be
he
a
has an
5 hour
arm.
trip. Everybody said, "No, there's nothing to it."
When you use your helmet, you could have just used your helmet. You could have just like rammed your head into the tree.
Yeah, I probably would have broken my neck because you pick up because the way that thing is like the rapid hits right
I'm
next to
kidding.
the
I would
tree.
have never
Like,
done that.
you're in rapids, but then it just like goes downhill and picks
Yeah.
up all the speed
Fuck
right
me.
before you get to this tree. And you gotta like, if you have your ass on the floor of the boat and you lay back, you can go under it.
You,
But I
Yeah.
had that backrest and I couldn't lay back anymore.
Oh, that sucks.
you throw your paddle out of the boat.
It was in my hand and I had to, I needed a free hand. Like I'll pick it up later. I had a spare paddle in the boat, so I'll pick up. I know the paddle will float. I'll pick that up later.
That's one
Yeah,
thing.
strainers are very dangerous.
Yeah, it was dangerous. It was really dangerous. The rest of the trip was good. There was some rapids. Like right at the end, there was a big rapid where I just took on water because the waves were so big. My boat's really flat, so there's no bow in the front to like break the water, so it just came right over. I
Cold.
got like 3-4 gallons in the boat just from the
How
waves
cold is it?
crashing over.
Is this cold?
Yeah, about that cold. Yeah, maybe that cold. Because it's getting warmer now. I was wet the rest of the day. This happened at the beginning of the trip too. It was like 10 minutes into the trip, and we hit all this. They called it the mousetrap, and it's these rapids and these trees, and you got to go under them. And it's like, what the fuck?
Are you the mouse then?
And none of them were there when these guys went down, so they were just as surprised as.
Don't like
We had talked to a
surprises.
guide as we were putting in. The guy says, "Oh yeah, the kayakers go through the mousetrap. I don't know if canoes go through the mousetrap." And we're like, "What mousetrap? What are you talking about?" Well, that's what he was talking about. Anyway, the rest of the day was really great. It was like blue sky and just beautiful. It's like unbelievably beautiful.
Everything's better after near death.
Well, there's that.
Things do get brighter.
Yeah.
The rest of the day's like
Hallelujah.
aces.
God, it's so blue.
It's bluer than
Remember,
blue.
remember,
It's
remember
the
that,
bluest
remember that
blue
rapid
ever.
up in Maine that we were considering?
Yeah.
Remember that rapid? I said I could run it. Well, the rapids I ran Sunday were bigger than that. Bigger, like with big waves and water just come right over. I mean, sitting it like being stable through all that wasn't the problem. It was just the problem of the hydraulics being so big. That's why you look at the old canoes always had these big bows in the front, right? That's what that's for. So the waves kind of break on those and go off to the side. Modern canoes are a lot flatter, unless like whitewater canoes. Then they have big balloons in so that you don't get that much water in it. They have big airbags in the canoe so you don't swamp. But Yeah, it wasn't supposed to be like that. High water in the spring, so that's
The guy
what
said
makes it
it's
fun.
supposed,
What's that, Mike?
what the guy
Uh
said
oh.
it was supposed to be that.
Hopefully, I get out to paddle today some point this afternoon, this evening.
Hello? Are you recording?
Have you been paddling at all, Mike? You get your canoe out at all, Mikey?
Nah, not yet.
Oh man, great time of year to do it.
Yeah, I'm not up for it yet, though.
Not yet, huh? That chicken's picking at you, George.
Hey, that's
Uh,
quite an egg.
Yeah,
Oh,
it's passing something.
anybody need anybody need eggs? I got plenty.
I don't want that one.
Yep. 10 minutes left, boys.
Yep,
Say your piece.
another week, another podcast. Stay tuned to next Saturday for more exciting duck action. I heard that echo again.
I was making an echo.
That-
This thing came up and said I was making an echo, but I think I just needed to get closer to the microphone.
what's that
I was
kitty's
too far
name?
away.
Ginger.
Wow,
Ginger? Yeah, I could have told you that.
Yeah.
it looks like a ginger.
Ginger Grant.
So, is that a boy?
Yeah. Yep.
Someone told me all orange cats are boys.
Is that right?
Yeah,
It's like an orange Maine Coon cat.
and they said all tuxedo cats are boys too, and calicos are
Yes.
girls. I find that really weird. Like they got to be the
Yes.
only species in the animal kingdom
Yeah.
that does that.
That's not 100%, though.
Yeah, that's probably right. It's not 100%.
Uh,
Yes.
Well, nothing's 100%.
Correlation
then
does
this
not
doesn't
imply
mean anything.
causation.
Oh yeah, that thing. I couldn't even say that. I'm not going to use it because I can't say it. I can't even
Yeah.
remember it.
This week's theme.
Yeah,
Correlation
I'd make
does
it
not
that title
imply
if
causation.
look, text it to me so I know exactly what the hell we're talking about, and I'll use that as the title.
I see these,
The two C words. That's what I'm going to call this. There's not one C word. It's two. Two C words.
these little black and white cats in the side yard here sometimes, and they look just alike. They're both black and white, small, and apparently one of them had a bunch of babies behind the neighbor's barn the other day, and
So there you go.
Uh,
Good
uh,
tuxedo cat that's a female.
yeah.
We had two tuxedo cats, and one night after a long night of bendering at John's shed, I come home on a summer's eve, on a very still, humid summer's eve to my parents' place, and I could hear a baby crying in the woods.
Oh,
And I could not believe my ears, and I was like, what the hell is that? And it was so loud and distinct, and everything else was so still and quiet back in the days when Route 6 was very quiet at night, and so much so that I had to go find a flashlight, and I started wandering through the woods looking for the baby crying, and I could hear it. I came close, and it was one
Goat.
of our male tuxedo cats
Oh, cat.
had a rabbit in its jaws.
oh,
The rabbit was crying like a baby. It
oh!
was
Wow.
one of the most peculiar things I've ever witnessed.
Yeah.
Just, but anyway, yeah, there were two brother Siamese mixed tuxedo cats, both male, both big, both beefy. They're out hunting all the time.
Yeah.
So a cat was out in the woods making a rabbit cry like a baby,
Like-
and,
That's right.
and,
that
and you let
was
it
very
you let it
eerie.
into your house.
Yes.
You let it shit in your house. You let it pee in your house. You let it shed in your house.
Nah, no. Well, we've always trained cats to go outside because we've never had cat boxes, but my wife insists on having a freaking cat box.
I hate cat
I hate
boxes.
that. I
I
hate
hate
Cats,
hate
even in the winter, cats can go out
hate.
Of course they
and do
can.
their business.
Cats
Get a
can
cat
just
box
go
on
out.
It's
My
one of the
cat,
most disgusting things.
my cat refuses to use it. You know, he wants to go outside.
You
Oh,
blame him?
good.
Yeah, I don't
Not
want to leave it
really.
in here.
Would you want to do that? Like, here's a
That
pile of
cat.
sand. That's where you
Yeah,
have to pee and shit.
yeah.
No,
Why
he
don't you
doesn't
go
like.
in there then, man? Why don't
Yeah.
you do it?
And we're not going to clean it out for you for a
No,
week or so. Here, have fun. Yeah, I wouldn't. I would refuse to do it too.
that's right. And if you don't use the disgusting box, I'll beat you mercilessly.
I've never had a cat that's
'Cause I am the
hygienic.
all-powerful human.
What's
I've never
that?
had a I've never had a cat as hygienic as this cat. This cat is just like Felix. He's like Felix Unger.
Wow.
Yeah,
We had one that was the dirtiest cat ever.
really.
He was a tuxedo cat, and he would be
Oscar
covered in
Madison.
dirt, like literally covered in dirt. He'd come in the house and be like laying around, and there'd be dirt just like falling off him. And you're like, I thought cats are supposed to be clean. He didn't bother licking himself or nothing. Like, so-
Geez, you got this God-given gift to be able to lick yourself.
Yeah, everywhere. It's amazing what they can do.
My cat, Felix Unger over here. You touch him and he licks where you touched him. You know.
wow.
Yeah, you got your oils on them.
I feel your human oil.
Yeah, you're like this greasy, hairless thing. Like
We
a,
had a
s-
male.
you're like a
We had a
slug.
male goat.
Yeah,
We
you're
had a
an
male goat
oily slug.
spend its whole day just licking itself, like licking it and coming all over its face, like this thing stank so bad, and that's all it did all day, like all day long. And I was like, Jesus.
And had nothing else to do.
So like
Then it rubs its face
whenever
on you.
someone has goat cheese and they're like, "Here, try this. It's really good." All like it tastes like goat, you know. And all I could taste is like the smell of that male goat. It's disgusting.
Tasting Your Cat by
Ah,
Mike Kennedy.
ah.
Really
Should write
selling
a
it.
song about that.
The neighbor called the animal control people, and apparently, I don't know. She said she walked down the road and came back, and the kittens were gone. Uh, I don't know what happened.
The
It's
mom
gonna
probably.
see
Oh,
it.
you got one of them.
Yeah,
The mom probably put him somewhere safer.
maybe.
Yeah, stashed them.
Yeah, they do that. They'll have their kittens and then they'll move them somewhere else and leave the afterbirth and the smell. You know,
There is a
that
fox.
predators will go there and not find the
Yeah.
newborn.
There is a fox patrolling around, but I told her, I said, "Hey, Buster had nothing to do with it, man. He's been fixed."
He's trying to sue you for paternity. Cat paternity suit.
Yeah, Buster's been fixed.
Ah, poor Buster.
He just got in a fight this morning.
Really?
Yeah.
How'd he do?
I don't know. I don't wasn't the one to break
I don't
it
think
up.
Buster even cares anymore.
Buster's just like.
He's lost his will to live.
You wouldn't. He's been fixed, but you'd never know it, man. He's freaking
Yeah.
territorial, fighting other cats.
Oh, it sounds like he might be working through some stuff.
Maybe.
Yeah,
He's taking his anger at you out on the cat.
that's right. Scratching away through life. Got no balls. But I
He's
still,
picturing your face on the neighborhood cat, like,
that's right.
ah,
That's right.
you bastard. One night, in the middle of the night, he's going to do the same thing to you, Mike.
Yeah, with his
His
claws.
claws are really sharp.
That's right. It's gonna chew that thing off
You get one of
and
those
then go and carry it into the corner and never see it again.
Making that
get one
cat
of
noise.
those serval cats. You see those things?
What?
The serval cats, the ones that you have to get a license for. People got them. You go on Facebook, everybody's posting pictures of their serval cats. No,
Really?
Need a license?
yeah, you need a license for these
Why?
things. Huge.
Are they
Because
like?
they look like something out of the plains of Africa, which they probably are. You know.
Really?
Oh, you mean
They're like
you need a
small,
license because people will freak out when they see it and not want to
yeah,
be living near it.
yeah, not all states. I guess not all states.
Get that thing the fuck away from me. Yeah, yeah.
Well, look, man, if your house cat was big enough, he'd eat you. I mean, they're vicious creatures, so a big cat is
Oh
a
yeah.
dangerous creature. You know, they say that cat, the house cat, temperamentally is most like a tiger, or tigers are most like house cats or whatever. So just picture, Buster.
Yeah.
If he was as big as a tiger, he'd fucking eat you in a heartbeat.
Oh yeah.
Wouldn't give a shit.
Hey, you want to see something cool? Just Google this later. giraffes kicking cats.
Get him out.
Uh,
Get him out.
Giraffes just kick them, and like lions just go flying across the plain. It's fucking beautiful.
Dave, you're all fucked up.
Get him out the other day. He's running around the house. And he let it go, and I'm like, dude, don't let it get under the couch, man.
Hey,
Getting my fingers right under the couch, you know.
so he's bringing mice in. What kind of? You gotta stop feeding that
No,
cat.
he's not bringing him
What
in.
kind of fucking cat is bringing mice into the house?
He's not bringing him in. He caught him in here.
Oh, all right.
Well, that's better.
He's just playing with him.
Well, yeah. Well,
That's because you don't feed, because you feed him too much.
no,
Feed him really
If
well.
you keep him hungry, you won't play with him. He'll eat him.
he's just having a good
You
time.
save money on cat food too.
And then it'll go puke him up on your
We
bed.
don't have enough mice. We
In
don't
your
have
stew,
enough.
in your favorite stew, right? Put your foot in there.
Bye, bye, everybody.
Don't step
See
in
you
a
later,
cat,
folks.
cat puke filled shoe.
We're going viral. That was cool.